You go to a No Kings rally or just revisit one. Don't go to one. Just look at the video from one. Who do you see? This is a primary culprit at a No Kings rally. Deranged, left-tard, 30-something to 80-something-year women. We've been saying this on the Mike Church Show for quite some time now. Repeal the 19th Amendment before it's too late. Women are not meant for this kind of leadership. They're not even meant for this kind of fealty, of obeisance. They're just not good at it because they can't think rationally in the sense of the way that a man can, because a man has been programmed and built by God to die for his family and his country. Now, I know there are feminist lunatics out there that can bench press 210 pounds. Okay, there are exceptions to every rule. And I would even say in those exceptions, still, they're not exceptions. And you could still find a man of similar height, build, and whatever you that is equally as strong, equally as agile, and also has the programming that, yeah, I know how to kill or to be killed in defense of God, family, and country. Lauren Chen. I just figured out why the Minnesota ICE death is bothering me so much. This liberal woman was willing to take on federal agents to disrupt ICE operations in order to protect criminal Somalis. Obviously, she didn't imagine she would be killed, but surely she must have known that, at the very least, she could be arrested. She has 3 children. So she was willing to be separated from her children to protect criminal Somalis. Speaking as a mother, this is insanity. This is not rational thinking. Again, think back to what I was talking about last hour. Your mind has been processing and acting upon diabolical, demonic, evil thoughts and actions. It starts, the hard drive is the soul. The hard drive starts to get fragmented. It can't operate properly. Now, Ms. Chen is going to explain this, that there are leftards doing this. Well, what if the leftards are in the employ or the pay of the demons, which I believe many of them are? She continues. What it is instead is a result of liberal brain rot that convinces progressive women they have more of a duty to nurture and protect poor brown criminal strangers than their own country and, hell, even their own children. I am praying for this woman's soul and for her family, but I mean it when I say this type of thinking is almost wholly responsible for the decline of Western civilization. And you can read Lauren Chen on X.com, or if you were watching it, we broadcast it up there. Maggie, this is pretty much what you were talking about. I got 3 baby kids at home. I am not going to get up and leave them at home in the middle of the night to go street walking at 3 a.m. on Bourbon Street.
Or in the Ninth Ward.
Or in the Ninth Ward.
By myself.
I'm not going to be going, I'm not going to be going all vigilante and going looking for someone to take me out or to take on. I have a duty to my children. You know, at the end of the day, should we expect anything different from these from women who have grown up in a culture where they're told, no, it's okay to kill your baby? That's fine. As a matter of fact, do it a couple of times. Practice makes perfect. Should we be surprised that these women are acting like this when they have been told that, you don't want men, you want a woman? This woman is actually a lesbian now, after having cooperated with 3 men to make 3 children in God's image. Should we be surprised when the same women, and it's almost all women, will campaign and will argue with anyone that opposes them? And then will campaign for and will seek to find alleged medical professionals that will take very sharp knives and scalpels and what have you and actually remove their children's body parts so that they become sterile? You know, you realize this. No, I'm helping my children to discover themselves. And you're making sure you have no grandchildren. This is the cult of death, ladies and gentlemen. You can explain it any other way you want, but at the end of the day, this is the cult of death. This woman represented a cult of death and apparently was willy-nilly, I'm willing to die for this Somali cause. Really? Really? What kind of sickness is this?